I'm getting held at gunpoint.
For people who don't know you, who are you and what do you do?
My name is William Algia. I run the largest car rental company in Katy, Texas. And I'm also a record label owner. We currently have 2 artists, 3 including myself.
How do you go from making music at 13 to running 2 businesses at 20?
All right, so when I was in high school, that's when I first started making music. And then what happened was I graduated from high school and I was no longer in that mentality that got me into making music in the beginning, right? I wanted to try business. Plus I was, at the time I was working on O'Reilly's while making music. So I was around a lot of vehicles at a lot of times. So I was like, okay, let me start a business around the vehicles, around the auto industry. I decided to stop the music. I still loved it, but I had something else in my life that I wanted to pursue. Initially, I was going to start auto shop, but then what I actually ended up doing was the car rental. All right, so I moved into the car rental at 18 years old. That's when I started making the car rental. I stopped doing the music. I started with the car rental, and then I've been doing the car rental ever since. It wasn't until this year in summer when I came back to the record label because my friend wanted me to release one of his songs and he didn't know how to do it and I knew how to do it. So I was like, let me put you under the record label that I've been thinking for a while of doing. But now we made it a reality because he was interested in putting a song out. Then my other friend was also interested in putting 2 songs out, and now we're here, making a comeback. I wasn't planning on making a comeback to music, but I guess we are making a comeback.
What motivates you now versus what motivated you at 13?
When I was 13, factor that was driving me when I was in high school, that I wanted to be bold and I wanted to be seen by everybody in my high school, I guess. When I do it now, it's more, I see it more as something that I love, and I see it more as business, and also I see it as art. This is really about our music, the whole side of business, and the whole side of art, creativity, and putting together the projects, the marketing, all of that side. It's really about art. You have to have passion for this, and you also have to love it because it's art.
What is one rule you live by no matter what?
Be fearless in life, in business and everything. Be fearless. When making decisions, be fearless. Don't be afraid.
What's something people assume about you that's not true?
That I'm an asshole, I guess.
Do you feel more like a CEO or an artist these days?
Good question. I can't answer both, so I'm going to go with feel more like a CEO these days than an artist.
What's one thing no one tells you about trying to make it in music?
How consistent you need to be. You need to have a plan. You need to be consistent in that plan. Don't just drop music whenever you feel like it. That's what a lot of artists do, and that's why a lot of artists are not successful.
Something you try and fail, but you learn something from it.
Business. I started a drum removal business and I went out of business. I learned consistency, I learned having a system, and I learned not giving up.
What's one moment that almost broke you but didn't?
When I finished my second song, I paid professionally to go to a studio. And I thought back then, that I needed to pay a professional studio to sound like the best. When I made my second song and I heard how I sounded when a professional studio, it broke me because I thought I was going to sound like the best artist ever, like the best song ever. But it wasn't, because in my mind I thought it was a pay to win, pay to sound good. But I realized that it was more than that. It was actually the effort that you put into delivering the song and making the song. And when I heard my song, I sounded like shit. I was like, that actually broke me, and I was super sad for like an entire day. And then the next day, I went back to writing. I started working on my third song.
If someone's watching this and they are just starting, what would you tell them?
Never give up, be consistent, and don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just don't be afraid in general. I just didn't have the time because I was running 2 businesses.
So you cannot run 2 businesses?
No, but...
Then why are you making music?
No, right? Yo, you put it on the spot. Hey, I'm walking out.